Hi, I'm Jason King for Australian Golf Digest TV. Now in today's episode I want to give you another option for when you're playing chip shots from around the green. This situation here, we've got quite a lot of green to work with, so a lot of times I guess the foolproof method would be to putt the ball. To get it rolling straight away, we don't have to worry about the contact or the ball spinning. But a lot of those running shots that we want to play from off the green become difficult for a lot of the golfers out there, new golfers, club golfers, basically I think because of the setup. So new and club golfers don't make enough of an adjustment between their setup for their full swing and how they want to set up for this what we'll call toe chip. So in a normal setup position here, we get the sole of the golf club lying flat on the ground, which creates this angle of the shaft that we see here. So in a toe chip, we're going to get the shaft standed up a little bit more, which is a bit more vertical. Now the idea of this is the natural weight of the club and the way it's going to work in momentum as it swings back down, it'll swing back down to vertical. The problem with golfers that play this shot when they're not familiar with the technique is they take their full swing setup and they're making such a short swing and create too big an arc here early in the motion. So to actually have that club from here swinging back out at the ball, obviously it's too shallow down here and it's swinging too much on the outside, on the target side of the ball. So too much of an in to out motion. So just to go in and play one of these toe chip shots, and again just to show you and illustrate the difference between a normal setup and playing the toe chip. Again, setting up to play a chip and run shot with a longer club, say even the hybrid all the way through to your 6-7 irons, that when I set up to the ball, this would be say how I would play my normal full swing with a 7 iron. And the adjustment can be getting the ball in almost a foot closer towards us there. So a good 5-6 inches, and all of a sudden my feet can get a lot closer together. And you can see that that shaft goes from what its normal natural lie angle is when the sole's flat on the ground up to something that's a lot more vertical. Now it's not completely vertical, but it certainly helps that natural force of the club, and that helps in momentum so that club can swing on a much more natural path. Now it doesn't have to work on a complete straight line. We can have a little face rotation, a gentle arc at the ball, but it's a lot easier to make solid contact. So let's go ahead and play one. So I set myself up there. It does appear, because we're setting the shaft high up here, the hands and the butt end high, that the toe is in the ground and the heel of the golf club's in the air. So it looks a bit different in appearance, but as far as the shot goes, it's a lot easier to make solid contact and get the ball rolling. So as I said there, a lot of times in this situation we could putt the ball. It's a safe-proof method that gets the ball rolling right away, but a lot of times between where the ball is and the flag, you might have a lot of different slopes, or a situation where it feels like with the putter you've got to make too big a stroke and won't have as much control as what you might do playing the toe chip. If that's a shot you're struggling with, remember to get in to see your local PGA professional for that lesson.